Jeez Louise. Fuck. Oh my gosh. All right. Hey. Thanks for coming today. How you doing? Good. Glad to hear it. I feel good. I let me back up. Because as you can see, the title of this video, of course, if you're watching the stream, like my hair, I took out my cornrows. That's what happens there. Bipolar bitches. Yeah, that's right. Bipolar bitches. Fucking fuck. So, like, I think, was it August? Yeah, 4 months ago. Yeah, 8 minus 4 is 4. Yeah, March, April, May, around there. I started going to school, Swedish for immigrants, svenska för invandrare. Och jag ska, oh sorry, I ska not speak Swedish. And I saw in the cafeteria one day, I'm not kidding, like one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my entire life. Her outer shell, that is, long story short. So, you know where this is going. I just thought to myself, like, wow, banging. I mean, hot and beautiful don't describe her. We made eye contact, and I smiled. That's all I did. And it was extended eye contact. It was Swedish eye contact. You know, eye contact where we stand with each other for 5.5 hours and no one's saying hi. It was that. And I was like, I'm gonna be the bigger person, and I'm gonna say hi. This happens every time. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna say hi. Maybe it's nerves. That would be weird, because it doesn't happen when I'm on stage. But speaking of on stage, I'm gonna be up September. Let me get this correct here. September 2nd. September. Well, get your tickets. They're free. What, man, I got hair everywhere. Anyway, so fucking bitches. What was I saying here? Oh, how do I get rid of this now? Get rid of this. Come on, get rid of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So that was bipolar right there, by the way. I couldn't just ignore what was on the screen, little pop-up, whatever. I could have just ignored it and kept talking to you, but I didn't. I had to focus and get rid of it. You know, I brought it up and I want to take it away. Maybe that's not bipolar. I don't know what it is. OCD. I don't know. Organization. Anyway, so she's just like so beautiful and hot and gorgeous and just voluptuous and sexy. She's got a lot of fat and it's pleasant to the eye, but is it nice to the hands? I don't know. Haven't met her, haven't talked to her, haven't squeezed her. Just looking at the outer shell again. So about I would say a month goes by, and the commune that runs the Svenska för invandrare, Swedish for Immigrants, SFI, they get a baby grand piano, and it sounds like crap. It sounds like crap. And I asked them, so I play it, and another guy, we take turns playing it. If he's there, he's playing it. If I'm there, I'm playing it. You know, if we're there together, I always let him go. He just got sheet music. He can read the sheet music pretty good. He plays the same music over and over again, the same sheet music over and over again. So I think he's practicing. So I applaud him for that, because that's what I want to do. But when I'm there without the sheet music, I just goof off because it's out of tune. And one day, this beautiful woman and her friend, who's also smoking hot on the outside, the outer shell, is also smoking hot. One day I'm playing, and one's tall and one's short, and the short one comes up to me and says, the second one, not the first one that's smoking hot. She's got the dark skin and the freckles and the black hair that's long, and she's tall, and you know, like just like checking all the boxes, physically speaking. So the short one comes over, and she just stands next to me and stares And I thought for a second, I thought for one tiny second, this was my ego getting in the way. Oh my gosh, this woman is about to ask me to play my first request ever, ever. And I was playing a song I love, My Immortal by Evanescence, and it's beautiful in piano. And there's a couple of keys on YouTube, and different keys on YouTube, and you can play it a different couple of ways. And I was playing it this new way where it's a lot of black keys, and oh, it just sounds so beautiful. And I really want to get like I want to get it down to where I can play chords with it, not just like A B C, but like the chord A C E and then B sharp or flat whatever. Anyway, so I stop. I come to a stop. I look at her. I'm like, "Did you want to play, or did you want me to play something?" That was my ego. "Did you want me to play something?" And she goes, "No, I want you to stop." And I go, "Stop?" And she goes, "Yeah, I have a headache." I said, "You have a headache?" And she goes, "Yeah, we're eating." And she points to her friend, which is a smoking hottie. And I look over, and I smile again, and no smiles back. And I go, "You're eating? Well, like, don't let me stop you. Keep eating." And she goes, "No, you don't understand. When you play the piano, we can't concentrate and we can't eat." That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm telling you, that's what she said. And the reason why I'm like this is because I've told this story at least once in its entirety. And every time I do tell this part of the story, people look at me and go, "She said what?" I go, "Yeah, she said, we can't concentrate on our food and eat." And I paused, and I looked at her and I paused. I was like, I'm not understanding what. And she's like, "When you play piano, we can't concentrate, we can't eat, and we can have a conversation. That's how it is when you eat. And I was looking at her like, "No, it's food in the meat wagon. Chew, 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 swallow. What is there to concentrate about?" But I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I wanted to, but my bipolar best of me was going, "No, no, 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 no." And my bipolar player in me was going, "No, no, no, no. Be nice, be kind, take it as it is. Say you're sorry. This won't happen again. Close the piano. Forget about it. Go out, leave on a good note. Eventually, not one, but both will be hooking up with you." Yeah, that was my player ego going off on there. In reality, what I really was going on in my mind was, "Fuck you, fuck off, fuck out of here. This is here for free. Sophia's here for free. You don't like it, you can leave. There's other cafeterias in the fucking building." There's actually two of them. Well, okay, one is a cafeteria where there's food. The other one is an eating area where you bring your food. But I call that cafeteria one, cafeteria two. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, half a dozen of the other. Comme ci, comme ça. Who's counting what? Who? Just do. But I didn't say that. I just. Oh, okay, all right. So I shut it off, and I let them do their thing, which was just feed their fat fucking faces and talk because they have a headache and they can't concentrate. Oh, okay. So I was telling this, like I said, I was telling the story to some other people in SFE there, and obviously when I told the women friends that I have there, they all wanted to know, "Which two exactly are you talking about? We want to know what they look like. Who are you talking about?" And they had their suspicions. Was it her? Was it her? Was it her? I was like, no. I still don't know their names. No. So it's just, don't worry about it. Just let it go. Just the next time it happens, this is what I was telling them for a long time. The next time it happens, I'm just going to say one word and one word only. It's a question, and it's coming up. Here it comes. So today was that time. And today, they're not eating. I saw that. They weren't eating, but they were in the cafeteria. and I sit down at the piano, and they're sitting the closest seats to the piano, and I can hear them in Swedish. Nej, 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 nej. Åh, fy. Han ska spela piano. Han ska spela. Nej, 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 nej. Snälla, snälla, sluta, sluta, sluta. Nej, 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 nej. Under their breath. I can hear them, but it's under their breath, but I can hear them. And I can hear them, and I'm playing, and I can hear them. I'm like, I'm just going to play louder just to shut them the fuck up. So I played louder, and eventually, guess who? The midget. She looks at me, and she looks at me, and she says, "Kan du sluta spela piano?" And that's when I turned around and I said, well, I was going to tell everybody that I've been telling. I turned around and I said, why? That's right, one word. Why? Why? And I waited. And this, I have to take my headphones off. So I thought I saw, so I did see somebody now. So I said why, and she said this. She went like this. So why? I have a headache. Just like that. So I looked at her and I said, you do? I said, well, guess what? I do too. And she says, yeah. So you know, I go, yeah, piano cures the headache. And I turned back around and I started playing that piano again. And it felt great. I didn't swear. I didn't cuss. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't say, fuck you. I didn't say, you piece of shit. I didn't say, why do you want me to stop? Are you trying to control me? I didn't turn it into that. And the looks I got on their faces, and I only played for like another 5 minutes because a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in all the summer break, only seen once, I hadn't seen her in it's been about like 3 or 4 weeks since I seen her. She came up behind me and surprised me. And I said, oh, okay, well, I want to stop playing piano. I want to talk to her. So I joined the conversation and talked with her and the other folk in the circle there. And I just looked their way now. And every time I got a look from them, it was the stare of death or whatever. And I just like, nah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's a free piano. It's not played all the time. It's a baby grand. They tuned it up. That's another reason I was playing today. Is because they tuned it up. I asked them to tune it up. I had the other guy ask them to tune it up. A couple other people, hey, can we tune this up? You get enough people to ask to tune it up. They'll tune it up because the interest is there. It costs a lot of money to tune it up. The community doesn't have a lot of money. But yeah, I feel proud of myself. I feel good. And all based off of the first meeting where I smiled and there was nothing back. You could tell they weren't Swedish. If they were Swedish, what were they doing there? They were working then, but they weren't. They didn't have their name tags, so I could tell they were not Swedish. So why aren't you smiling? Only Swedes don't smile. Swedes and bitches. My dad likes to use the word skank. Skanks. Skanks. So yeah. That's how you handle bitches when you're bipolar. You smile, and if they don't smile, just continue to smile. And then when they do have some stupid fucking dumb request, you can be nice and kind, or you can ignore. You can also be kind and tell them no. I felt I was being nice. I said, "So you have a headache? Me too. This is a cure." I was being sarcastic, so it wasn't really nice. But I wasn't. Yeah, again, no yelling, no screaming, no verbal abuse, no swearing, no bad words. I didn't say cunt. I didn't say bitch. I didn't say, fuck off and die. No. I could have been like, well, do you have a favorite song? Or what's wrong with you in music? Don't you listen to music? I could have done that. I could have gotten into that conversation of like, what's making you tick? And can I get you to suck my dick? But I didn't want to do that because the inner beauty is much more attractive when you get to know the person. And even though their outer beauties are up there, they're up there. 8, 9, 10. They're up there. The inner beauty of them wanting me to not play piano for the sake of not playing piano. They're bitches. They're bitches. I'm sorry. They are. I'm not sorry. Right? Why can't you? Why do you want me to not play it? She had to think for a second, and she used the same exact excuse as the first time. The jig is up. No, I'm going to continue to play. I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not gonna follow you home and keep playing and whatever. I'm just playing real soft. I was working on what was I working on? I was working on A, C, G, D, and then I was working on E minor, C, G, A, or something like that. I don't know. I was just working on just some chords and just up and down and the arpeggios and you know, the sussies, the 2 sus and the 4 sus. That was kind of fun. It sounded good. It was like the video I watched, so you know, it's good, but whatever. But I'm just like, it's like, fuck, like, come on. Like, come on. Like, when you're gonna just prat your shit around, I guarantee they're single, relationship-less. And if they're in a relationship, it sucks. It sucks because you're gonna parade around and think like, oh yeah, I'm the prize. My vagina. No, sorry, there's more to life than that. Yeah, you know, I as much as I love sex and as much as I do look at it as drinking water every day, you need it. That's not reality. Every day you need food. That's not reality. I've gone 2 days now. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna continue this day. It's already 4:30 in the afternoon. I feel nice. I don't feel hungry. I think I do want to go and I want to. I want to keep fasting. But I am starting to think about food. Like, ooh, like that would be good. That would be good. That'd be good. But I don't want to prepare it. I could just do a quick falafel, but yeah, I don't know. But those fucking bitches, man. You know, they get to you. They get to you just as easy as anybody else, and don't let them get to you, man. Don't let them get to you. I applaud myself. If it happens again, I'm just gonna completely. They're gonna really like, you know, come over and grab my hands back. Can you please not play? Like, oh, okay, why not? What's the problem? Seriously, what's the problem? The first time we're eating, we can't concentrate, got a headache. This time there's no food, so you're not eating. You can talk to each other. I'm not playing loudly. Everybody else in that whole entire building, when I play, oh, by the way, I did get my first request today. She was amazing. She wanted to play Remember Me from Coco. So I played that, the easy version, and then I played the intermediate version for her. I got an applaud. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes when I play. They're the only two that you got to stop. Why? And I'll tell you why. It's because I don't know. It could be anything. So they could see me as a threat. I have a talent and they don't. Attention is going off of them and onto me. Oh no. I really don't know. I really don't. I really have. Other than, I mean, benefit of the doubt, maybe she's being serious. The second one, the midget one, maybe she's being serious when she says, I can't concentrate on my food when I'm eating and trying to enjoy it when you're playing. Maybe she's being serious. Fine. But the second time, using the same excuse, minus the food, nah, you need to come with some better idea. Come with some better idea. Come with some better excuse. Seriously. If you would have said, it sounds atrocious, and this reminds me of the first time we spoke. When she asked me, can you please stop? I said, oh, is it sounding that bad? She said, no. It's got nothing to do with that. I'm trying to eat. So she didn't use my playing. My playing was fine. It must have just been the sound. But again, it was out of tune. This time it's in tune, and this time she stalled on her. I have a headache. Okay. Why are you here at school? Go home. Take an Alvedon. Sleep it off. Right? Get lost. When they're by themselves, never have I heard anything. When it's just one hottie or the other hottie, when they're just by nothing, never hear anything. When they're together, oh, now we have a problem. Now we have a gang. We can gang up on this motherfucker 2-on-1. Yeah, so I'm very proud of myself that I handled that today. I hope they're there tomorrow. I'm gonna try and get there early tomorrow. I believe school opens at 8, so I can play for the first half hour, and then when class gets out at 11:30, I'm gonna go play again. I'm gonna play some more. I don't know, something. Some Bach. I don't know, something like that. I was trying to play Vivaldi earlier today, man. That guy can write music. It's tough. It's tough. It is tough. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for staying calm in the storm. It's tough out there. It's tough out there. It is. Dudes can be dickholes too. They can. Dudes can do the same thing. There's dudes out there. There's chicks out there playing the piano somewhere in the world, and some fucknut dude is going to, excuse me, can you shut up? I'm trying to eat and I can't concentrate with your piano playing. Like whatever. There's dudes out there. So it is a tough world because we are making it tough on each other. Now I could have just said, "Oh sure, is my piano? Do you rule the court? Sorry, ladies, do you rule the court? I'm so sorry. Here you go." I could have done that, but I didn't. This time, no. You got the first time, I get this time. Now, if they are there tomorrow, and they do say blah, 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 well, that's the third time, so every other, okay, fine. You get it again. Go for it. I really want to know, though, why. Like, what is it, like, really? Like, if I could play the most beautiful music in the world, would you still tell me to shut the fuck up? Or would you say, oh, no, he gets a pass now? I understand. I'm not a professional. I don't think I'm even intermediate. I'm like beginner, almost intermediate. I don't even know if, I wouldn't even say that, never mind, because I think you need to be able to memorize at least one song to be intermediate, and I can't even do that. I can do that. I can look and I can play, but I cannot memorize. I can't memorize it. It's tough. That could be the bipolar. You never know. All right. I feel proud of myself. I do. Fucking bitches. Why are bitches? I was biking over here thinking about that. Like, why are bitches? And I came up with this. This is why bitches are bitches, and I think this is how. This is what it is. And I'm talking about the 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. Okay. Bitches are bitches, in my opinion, because the outer beauty they know they have. They know their face is on point. The eyebrows, the nose, the cheeks, the chin, the lips, the teeth, the smile is amazing. The hands, the fingers, the nails are done, the toes, the hair. They might even have a good body. They're not overweight. They're not on the skinny side, thin side. They're, boom. So bam, damn, she looks good, says every guy. And every guy goes up and talks to her. And because every guy goes up and talks to her, she starts to think, I must be a 7, 8, 9, or 10. And then slowly over time begins the bitch attitude. Right? So I think that's why the way I acted or reacted today was the way I reacted today, is because it was the same two ladies and they said basically the same thing and just wanted to be bitch control. No, be equal. We're all equal. Yeah. Do you know that? Do you know we're all equal in the eyes of God? Did you know that? Did you know we all fall short of the glory of God? Yeah. Yeah, we all sin. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. All of us. Not one of us is better than the other. Did you know that? Did ya? I struggle with it every day, just like you. So, but let's struggle together. So, what sucks? What really sucks about this whole thing is I want to be friends. I do. Like, be honest with yourself. Why do you really want me to not play the piano when you're in the cafeteria? If it doesn't have to do with my piano playing, and it doesn't have to do with you concentrating so you can talk, what's the real reason? What's the real reason? Because if it's a noise issue, then just say that. Otherwise, I'm going to bring my speaker box tomorrow and blast the fuck out of Chopin, Octurne number 2, his opus, the main one. And I'll play it full volume right next to them. And if they don't tell me to shut up, well, then it's not the piano, is it? It's not the piano playing, is it? And I really don't want it to be me and my ego. I really don't want them to go, you and your piano playing and your hair and your fuckiness and get the fuck out. I don't want them to do that. I want them to say something stupid. Says, I'm really sorry. You're right. It is your piano playing. You are horrible. I didn't want to say that hurt your feelings, but now that you've that would be fine. I'd totally be fine with that. Your piano playing sucks. Stop playing here. No, your piano playing is great, but stop playing. Fucking bitches. There's the opposite. The opposite of the bitch, the male bitch. The guy that constantly gets told he's handsome, he's debonair, he's a gentleman, he's gorgeous, he's beautiful, he's attractive. What a smile. He's tall. He makes lots of money. He's good with his hands. He's a handyman. Like there's the total opposite too. But I have yet to meet that man, and I have yet to see that man in action, and I have yet to hear that man use, what's the opposite of a bitch? Douchebag. His douchebagness to get what he wants from a woman. They're probably out there. They probably exist. Maybe you have examples you can write. It doesn't happen that often to me. And I was surprised that it's happened twice now with the same ladies. That's really all I'm really digesting here. It's like, is there a target on my back? I don't want to think that either, because that's ego again. I just feel good that I did, like I said, I didn't blow up, I didn't swear. And I just said, hey, no, I have a headache too, but my cure is the piano, so relax. And then they just shut the fuck up. They just shut the fuck up and they listened to me till my friend came and I closed the piano and left. There was a few times where the both of them were looking at me, staring me down after I had played and talking to my friend. Just staring me down and talking and laughing. Now, again, that's another thing where you're like, oh, they definitely talk about me and making fun of me. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I'll tell you one thing's for real, though. The reason why they were looking, one reason, is because I told them no. That's one reason, for sure. There's only one woman in your entire life, too, that you should never tell no, depending on the situation, circumstances. That is your mother and your wife. That's it. Everybody else, your sister included, bitches. So, don't you love that word, bitches? Yeah, I feel proud of myself. I actually don't want to run into them again. But I do want to run into those situations where people are like, excuse me, can you stop? Stop what? Why? You know that thing you do? Just a sec here. You know that thing you do? You know the thing you do when you're in class and you're doing this? You know that thing? And you're like, dude, will that guy just knock it off with the pen? This motherfucker, I'm going to take that pen and shove it up where the sun don't shine. And then somebody finally says, shh, stop. Oh, because it is annoying. Not only is it annoying on the other people, it's annoying to me when I do it myself. I'll sit there and be like, why am I doing this? Knock it off. Somebody help me. Why am I doing this? And then I'll stop, and then I'll start, and then I'll stop, and then I'll start, and I go, and let's, okay. So finally what I did is I learned a trick from high school. I just started doing this. It's a lot less sound, but guess what it does to the person who put their hand on you to make you stop doing this? It still fucks with them. They hate it. But it's not this anymore. Because this is the sound on repeat over and over and over again. Can you knock it off? No problem. This. And you can do a double. See that? I went through both. Oh, see that? It's going, here's this is going around one. I'll do it slow motion here. Goes like this, and then it's supposed to go like that. And then you can do it double like that. You see that? Still annoys the fuck out of them. Right? Well, now they got these things. My 9-year-old has this thing called a pop it. You probably know what that is. And there's another one called like a click it. And you just, but it's a toy. It's a little mini toy. And it's like a little thing, like it's got a mouth on it. It's like, and it does that all day. So, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Something about being annoyed and, I don't know, controlling or something. Bitches. Anyway, yeah, thanks for making this far to the end, whoever you are. I got my eye on you somehow. Somebody's watching these. Streamed 10 days ago, 1 view. Thank you. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Keep me going. It's so hot. You know, it's like, here's another example. My teacher today, I was the second to last person to walk into the classroom today. And I sat down. And the last person went all the way to the end, to the very farthest, as far as you can get away from the class teacher and classroom and the door as you can. And the teacher said, can you close the door? And just before I stood up, another classmate, he stood up, he was even faster. He goes to it. And the teacher says, oh, you can close it too. And I almost said, you could have closed it too, to the teacher. But I didn't. Because that would have been dicky. That probably would have been douchebaggy. That would have probably asshole, you know, like that, you know. I get why she asked this last student to close it, like manners, like you're the last one in the room, close the door. You know, when you get up, they want us to put our chairs on the table. That's fine, you know. Whatever, you know, I try and do it too with my children. Like every time they get up from the tables, the chairs are left open, and then you go and walk by the dining room later, and guess what's in the way? The fucking chair that you didn't push in. But at the same time, it's like, just let it go. Just let it go. So I did want to let it go, but I couldn't let it go. No, because I'm tired. I am sick and tired of it. Not just myself, too. I'm beautiful. Thank you very much. Just beautiful people in general getting away with bullshit because they're beautiful. That's it. Because that's the only thing they are, is beautiful. They can't play the piano. They can't do math. They can't read a book. They can't sing. They can't keep a relationship. They're single for life because they're fucking a-hole losers, bitches. They whatever. I'm tired of it. So stop playing piano. Why? Because a beautiful person said not to. No, fuck that. That's really what I really did. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Yeah, that's it. I might see you in the future if you see me on the street and say, hey, I saw you, then yeah, we see each other in the future. Other than that, I won't see you in the future, but I will be back with one of these. So have a nice weekend.